gentlemen, where we are live from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. My name is Mr. Latufsky. Joined alongside me this morning is Mr. Knodel. And Mr. Knodel, first we want to say hi to all those people that A, aren't at school because they started their Christmas break early, and B, those that see no problem with dipping productivity at work.
Hello.
Those are the only people that are watching this, I'll tell you that.
All right. Third annual staff student basketball game. How are you feeling about it today?
Well, it's going to be very exciting because we're at, both of these teams are knotted up. You've had the students won one game, and then last year the staff won in a very controversial ending, I may add. And so this morning, we're going to see which team is going to take that ever important winning record into next year.
I have to be honest. I have some concerns about today's game.
Why?
Well, you think about movie franchises. The first one's always great. The second one can hang on. And the third one's usually awful, right? I mean, we got The Godfather 1, we have The Godfather 2. Who remembers The Godfather 3? So we have an issue here today. Is this going to be the bad movie franchise? I mean, Jordan Latufsky, you can think of it this way. The first child, great kid. Second child, pretty good. It's the third child you worried about. What number are you?
Yeah, well, I could always say that to English teachers with books. We've got to read the first. That's it. We don't have to go second and three.
As an English teacher, you're hoping they read the first one.
If you are talking about movies, we do have a lot of the same usual suspects or characters, if you will, at least on the staff side. I do see that Mrs. Helvig is playing earlier this week. She told me it was kind of a game time situation, and I didn't know if I'd have to break out the don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened with Mrs. Helvig. She does have the first bucket of the game for the staff in the first 2 years. I see Mr. Brosh is out there again, Miss Torkelson, Miss Murphy. And we do welcome back SRO Osland, no longer SRO here at Cheyenne High School, but he really made it known that when he did leave, transitioning and take a new job, that this is something that he really wanted to be back for. So very cool to see him out there.
Well, he's a probation officer now. He's not carrying the badge like he used to have. I question whether or not he'll get the same calls from the officials. When you're carrying the badge, you might be able to have some power in that situation. But today, I don't know. He's going to have to play by the rules.
Yeah, he had cuffs on. I mean, we could write these jokes all day long, but that's low-hanging fruit, right?
The Helvig thing is interesting to me because I know there were a lot of people that had her on their fantasy team, and they were looking at the questionable tag. Is this somebody I put in my lineup? I say roll with it today, guys. She's going to be the player to watch.
Yes, and speaking of fantasy teams, how did yours do?
Yeah, that happened, and unfortunately, I came up a point short, and that's the way things roll sometimes. I kind of feel like the students in that respect. I thought I was going to win. I should win. And I came up short.
So what do you think about the student team? You look at the roster, it goes about a mile long. I think about 3/4 of the Cheyenne graduating classes on the team, but tell me a little bit about it. Do you know anything about them?
Well,
because I don't.
I see the names on the roster. There's a lot of athletes out there. We see that, but athleticism doesn't always mean you're a good basketball player. So I expect a lot of athletes thinking that they got the shot that's available, throwing up some bricks on the student side.
So looking at the student team, we have Tristan Marak, Sean Brendel, Doug Napoleon, Mason Glinke, Reese Herud, Zach Benzie, Kai Schlichting, Logan Kiefer. It's good that we actually got to see his face. I mean, he was shooting around with a face mask on for about 35 minutes. I don't know why he wasn't in block one, but neither here nor there. Gabe Zafra, Charlie Estebo, Tyler Holland, Micaiah Mukhtar. Saw Micaiah out there. He doesn't just have like a small towel. He's got a huge towel. And are you planning on playing that hard or what? And he said, I compete. Cameron Black, Sydney Spurley, Caitlin Johnson, Dawson Liedall, Austin Carter, Alfonso Bipa, Piper Bashaner, Carson Strand. And apologies if we missed anybody because that roster does go on. We'd also have Jenner Runsvold and Hudson Dinger and Austin Carter. I believe that's going to fill out our entire student roster here on the staff side. Oh, let's see. Mr. Slindy, good pickup for us last year. Aaron Theologist, I think a couple years ago you said he's got a trigger and he'll pull it from anywhere, and we've seen him hit him from all the way from Ellendale to Lisbon to Hor. I mean, you're right, he can shoot it. Mr. Brosh, Mrs. Torkelson, I see Karch is out there, Oslin's out there.
A lot of the same suspects as years before.
Rott, Brandy Frank.
We have guys that are coaches. We
Odell.
have girls that are coaches. We have people that know how to play the game. The question is there anything left in the tank? The worst thing for these teachers is that they really want to come to play, but tomorrow is Christmas Eve. How many are going to be living on icy hot and bags of ice. I think that's what we're going to worry about.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into that if there's anything in the tank left, because I've sat here for 3 years and never had to actually find that out for myself. And so, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, and I'm not going to throw stones.
Yeah, that's your advice, but I'm just going to throw stones all day. That's what I do up here.
We get paid?
I think
they should give you a raise for that. Yeah.
is still waiting. I think we're going to get some starting lineups here. I'm not really sure what we got going on down here, but certainly I see a lot of nervousness on the faces of the staff. But, who's got more nerves? Who feels the pressure in this game?
I think for sure it's got to be the students, right? If you're the staff, no one's picking you other than Miss Hopper there. She's got a sign that says, "Who's your teacher?" I think you said it a couple of years ago. Think of every assignment you've given. Think if you're like a teacher and today block 4, you're actually still teaching, right? The daggers that you endure for 90 minutes. So the students think of all those times, and there's probably a lot of students that are sitting here in the stands right now that remember those things. And if they get a chance to clown their teacher or kind of dog on their teacher, I think there's no 14, 18-year-old that's not going to take that opportunity.
We got a lot of great educators, a lot of great students on the floor today, but the number one teacher today is shame, and I see that that's going to teach a lot of important lessons.
It certainly is, and I look down at the floor right now, and we got the Salisburys out there officiating once again. So we have Mr. Salisbury and his father. Found out today, hails from Midway High School.
If you can't tell them apart, I'm told one is a hair taller, but that might be the wrong turn of the language, if you know what I mean.
Is that why one is covering his hair and the other is just letting it all kind of go there?
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Certainly, when it comes to Principal Salisbury, I think he's going to lean pretty heavily in favor of one side. Let's see if this game is called evenly.
All right, we got Mo and Kiefer on the jump here, and then I'll let you take it away, Mr. Knodel.
All right, staff wins the jump, and it goes to Helvig. She scored the first points, as you said, but there we go. Moving the basketball. Slindy goes up and in. Slindy has been nervous about this game for a lot of weeks. I've talked to him in the hallway multiple times. I know he's ready to bring it today. There is enthusiasm and fire coming out of him. And look at that, a turnover getting on the floor. Looks like Brady Johnson getting down, going for that basketball, and it goes over to the staff. What a start for the staff.
Yeah, this gym's rocking right now. And oh, boy.
Oh, 3 ball. Ooh. That hits iron. And now the students running with it.
Boy,
some sharp-looking shots. And
Zafra.
Jenner Runsvold. I coached Jenner in golf. I've seen him miss some putts like that as well, but that one was a little off to the right.
Do you permit the laughing after you miss them, too?
No.
I don't like that attitude. I mean, you got to have a killer mentality.
Oh, right down the lane for Brady Johnson. And look at this. The staff just tip. It looked like Mr. Mo was looking to pad his stats. 3 offensive rebounds before the putback, and it is a 4-0 lead
those are
in favor of the bad guys.
Those are me-bounds, not rebounds.
Runsvold with it now in the corner, kicking it over. 3 ball for 3. Spurley misses. Slindy up with it, and he's looking to push. Over into the corner, and the art of shooting unfortunately did not fall in. Slindy, he's feeling it. 4 points early. And
might go down as the all-time leading scorer in this game on the staff side.
He's already broken at least a couple of records with 4 points. Laser beam off the front of the iron, and Brady Johnson with it. I've never seen the teachers take it this seriously, but boy, they look like they are ready to play. Ball
nice
movement,
pass.
inside, outside. Brady Johnson standing underneath. And he misses another bunny, but gets his own rebound. And I think that's going to be enough for the students. They are frustrated.
Yeah, that's 8-0 run to start the game.
Where
where is your coaching? Holy cow, you come out this flat. I know half of them skipped first block because they were shooting around in here. You think you'd see a little bit better performance. I know I'm being critical of the students right now, but it's really the only opportunity that I get because they're critical of me all the time. Just embarrassing.
Woo! Over there, obviously the coaching staff's just got to be irate right now. They're making a full substitution. We're getting 5 new guys in here.
If I'm one of those coaches, I'm saying, this isn't on me.
Yep.
I can't do it for you.
And they push them to the far end of the bench, right where they belong after that start.
Yeah, Spielman and Gable, this isn't on them.
Ball back into the students here. All right, starting to move it. Defense looking pretty good out of the staff. And we got a deep 3 ball that goes off iron and an offensive rebound. We'll see what the call is. Bo Salisbury's push it toward the student section. Bodell not liking it. Looks like that pass is coming up top. Landman with the defense. Oh, we got Chuck that was looking for the 3 there. He gave it up. And that 3 ball doesn't drop. Rott with the board. Landman pushing now. Band section going nuts. Loving it. And he's pushing it all the way to the rim.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I think I heard a whistle. Looked like the call from the official was incomplete pass. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, I saw icing, so.
Okay.
And I don't know what they saw, because I don't think they saw it either.
It looks like it's going to the students. I'm not sure what the call was. Students.
So Kiefer and Zafra have been in this game the entire time, and I think, oh, yeah, you got it. Come on. They're down 10-0.
You know, not advised to dribble off your knees. I'm not sure if that was the goal. What a fancy move by the math teacher, Mr. Rock.
This might be the year that they retire this game.
You know,
I mean, I don't
know if you've ever been to Animus, North Dakota. The pride of Animus is Andrew Rott. There's a billboard, I think. Elbow jumper, that's off the back iron. Students playing like the third little pig, only bricks. Bodell with it now. He's looking over to the corner. Let's see if we can get another fancy move. Oh, kick out, stolen. And now the students running with it. All the way to the rim, dump pass. Another 3 ball opportunity. This one's Estebo, and it's no good. Couple of rebounds there.
Mama.
Torkelson absolutely leveled. Giving a nasty look back, too. You've seen that teacher look before. You know it.
Absolutely. I don't know, Estebo shot that 3. I thought, man, it's a bad look for the student team if a hockey player scores their first bucket of the game, but no one on that team wants to score. That lid has a rim on it.
It is a 12-0 dominant performance by the staff to start. I've never heard of a staff student shutout before, but it's on the table. Well, we got subs in for the staff here. We got Aaron Thielgis. We got Mr. Karch coming in, too. Let's see, you know, Brosh was setting the pick. Karch all the way to the rim, throwing a bump into the chest of Kai Schlichting. I'm not sure what the call was. It looks like an offensive foul.
Yeah, Karch just kind of accepts it too, right? I mean, he knows he was wrong.
3 ball. Oh, he run in the other direction thinking it's dropping, off by 7 feet. Over to Karch again. Little crossover move. Moorhead's absolutely checking him into the walls. That's where Karchy's from. Thielgis, he likes the 3 ball. Brady Johnson with it now. Oslin hasn't touched the ball. You know, he was good in the post last year. Let's see if he can get anything. Brosh misses the 3 ball. The anatomy teacher can't dissect the defense. Top of the key now. That's Napoleon, and that is his last stand. All right.
Man, he was dunking in pregame. That shocked me. I didn't know Doug could get up like that.
Oh, man, look at those legs. You know he can hammer it. All right, moving the ball.
Oh,
a lot of pressure by the students. Getting a little bit aggressive. Here's Dougie Fresh. Unfortunately, he missed that last dribble. You know, you tend to put the first 2 off the shin, and the third one's a lot harder.
Yeah, we're going to see a substitution here for the first time coming in. We have, let's see here, we got Micaiah Mukhtar, Dawson Liedall. We got Piper Bashaner is out there. Caitlin Johnson and Zach Benzie.
Little phantom pressure here.
Students had 6 guys out there.
They might need 6, maybe 7. Looking inside for Oslin.
They might need 14.
Hudson Dinger kicking it up to the top. Who is going to put the first bucket in for the students? Just an embarrassing performance. You know, I'm surprised to see how comfortable the staff looks. Oh, alley-oop pass to Oslin.
Yes.
That is the former SRO.
We know what he's been doing when he's not at school anymore. Like,
apparently,
he's been in the gym.
You know, I knew they drew that one up, the backdoor alley-oop to Oslin. I just didn't know it'd be run so effectively. And another miss for the students. 16-0 now. Brady Johnson with a little kick. It's Oslin again.
18-0 now.
Oh.
Jeepers creepers.
I just don't know if the students have an answer today. Who's going to be able to pull this off? 3 ball, that misses short, and there finally.
And the crowd erupts. They can all sit down now. Students have scored. Hudson Dinger gets them on the board. Boy, that could be the thing that ignites them, though.
It better, because you know, this is quite frankly the biggest embarrassment that we've seen in this school, maybe ever. And I've seen some lectures in your classroom. See what I did there? That wasn't fair.
I know. I mean, I don't have a comment.
Well, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Great lecturer, not embarrassing. Look at that.
Wow.
That's impressive.
The whole length of the floor.
Yeah. I don't know about you. I can do a somersault. I do get dizzy.
Well, I haven't tried in about 34 years, so.
Well, let's see.
Report back later, I guess.
Out of the timeout, what could be talked about that's going to make any sort of difference for the students?
What's for lunch?
Not a bad plan. Brady Johnson with it coming up now. All right, working a ball screen and a 3 ball. That's an air ball. He's looking for a call. Ain't going to get it.
Come on, I mean, get real. Come on, Brady.
3 ball. Nope. Oh! And a block. I'm not sure who got that one, but getting rejected by your teacher, that's got to sting a little bit. Little bump at the top of the key.
Yeah, you got Beepa and Brindle up at the top, and those two guys are intense. They're calling out, pointing who's got who, and they did not sign up to just participate in this game. They came to make a statement.
I see Mukhtar and, what was it, I think Mr. Moe doing a little trash talking. Maybe it was Brady Johnson. I don't know. You're down 2-17. My coaches would probably tell me, let's put that mouth instrument away. Probably not the time.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You got to let your player do your talking, and right now the students are awfully quiet.
Slindy up with it now.
One guy who has been quiet, though, is Slindy. He's been all over the score sheet in this game. Like I said last year, I mean, best investment that we ever made in the transfer portal, right?
Yes.
NIL check is coming once again to Slindy's mailbox.
All right, looks like the staff running a little 2-3 zone action. Jeez, they really did put in a plan today. Little reach-in call. You get five fouls individually in this game. I mean, if it's me, I'm using them all.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Oh, and it just goes to a point.
Never see a U-Haul behind a hearse, right?
Brady Johnson. That one did not touch iron. That's bottom of the net. All right, Chuck over to the corner. Let's see what the students can do against this zone defense. They're really going to have to work the ball over. Oh, Jenner. He watched some Allen Iverson videos, but must have only watched the first part of the video, not the part where Allen Iverson scores. And, ooh.
I think the red light was on before he released it, but good effort nonetheless from Johnson.
21 points out of the staff in the first half.
Well, first of all, I'm shocked that they put that many up because we've seen some really tight games in the past, and I think maybe 24, 25 is maybe the max, and they just put up 21 and a half, so that's quite impressive from the staff.
I'm not sure how long they've been practicing, but there have been some clear changes to the plan since the first 2 years.
Well, certainly, and a lot of the same players, and so obviously they watched film in the offseason and got together, and I don't think they made any acquisitions. They didn't go out and make any trades or anything like that. And, good on them for sticking with it over the last 3 years and saying, you know what, they changed one letter. They could have been bitter or better, and they picked the E over the I.
Wow, that's good. Did you see that on a T-shirt?
Excuse me?
Did you see that on a T-shirt?
No, I didn't.
Wow, did you make that up?
Yeah.
You should. We definitely need the copyright thing and put it on a T-shirt.
You know who I also wish was a little better? I wish the the staff cheering section. Pretty small once again. Mrs. Hopper has a great sign, but I'd like to see a little bit more intensity, maybe a little bit more trash talking.
You know, I was a little worried about the enthusiasm coming out of the teacher section. The library has been stock full of Christmas cookies for a week.
Yeah.
And, that does wear on you after a while.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm wearing joggers today with the elastic waistband.
Smart move. Smart move. The ugly sweater day. Staff looking pretty good over there on the ugly sweater front.
Yeah.
I don't know if all of them knew it was ugly sweater day. Some of them were just simply dressing.
Well, I wore blue in solidarity with the staff, so that was my reasoning. Although you and Mr. Salmon look good in your Mustang Media blacks.
First time we've ever heard that, right, Salmon? All right, coming out of the half, making some adjustments. Let's see what can happen here. You know, no injuries. Got to be a successful start for the staff. Yes, they love the 17-point lead.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
No one is on the trainer's table looking for ice.
Yeah, that's always a big concern in these games. But I think, as you eloquently said a couple years ago, I mean, that's what block 2, 3, and 4 are for, right? That recovery.
That's right.
Flip that movie on and find a corner.
And there's a corner 3. Pushing up ahead. This is Brosh with it now. Oh, and he got pickpocketed. Do we have a dunk? We had a layup.
A good pick there by Zafra.
All right, that's what the students needed coming out. Oh, putting a little token pressure here. Let's see if a trap can work. Oh, and it does. Little secondary turnover. Students making a little bit of a run here. A little shot fake, gets Rod up in the air, gets all the way down low, and I see a foul called. That is going to be point in favor of the students. Staff now with it. Landman looking to see if he can push it. Rod up ahead. They did break the trap. All right. Hey, looking calm here by the staff. That pressure is not. Oh, backdoor
nice pass. Oh, come on.
Oh. Brosh was so excited that he was that wide open, he almost threw that layup off the ceiling. All right, now the students with it.
You don't get paid enough, Mr. Knodel.
Well, that's for sure. And, that, he looked like a retired teacher on that one. You know what a retired teacher likes to do? All they can think about is traveling. All right, let's see here. Mr. Landman with it. Looking to the middle. Oh, skip pass over to Torkelson. A couple shot fakes.
Were you trying to be funny by saying skip pass? He threw that half the court.
Yeah, he skipped some of the defenders. That's how it works.
And nice play by Kiefer there.
Little reverse layup.
Good play.
Students looking better coming out of the half here. Again, pressure leads to a turnover. Oh. And do we have another? Oh, I thought Barat might go up and try to pin that one.
Yep.
And I think that timeout got to regroup.
Yep, so smart by the coaching staff of the students there. I don't know who called it. I don't know who the head coach is over there, whether it's Nostrom or maybe Zoe Keene.
Hey, 21-4 out of the half. I believe this is a 7-0 run here by the students coming out. Do we see age? Do we see a little bit of wear and tear on the staff side? Is that what we're seeing here?
Staff's got to slow the game down and call as many timeouts as they can. Just run that clock, run that clock, run that clock.
And, this has been the knock of the teachers kind of in the classroom, too. They're great in block 1, but by block 4, they've lost some energy. We got to find a way to finish the job, right?
I mean,
your first period class is getting your best lesson. By block 4, you're saying, check what we're doing on Schoology.
You could make the argument. Oh, yeah, it's true. But you could make the argument, too, though, that early in the game is kind of when you find out, this is what works and this is what doesn't work. So then by block 4, you are better. So if I'm a supporter of the staff, that's what I'm going to hold on to. And I think that, that was could have been a potential great play right there. But I still think that the staff has what it's going to take to finish strong here.
A couple of shot fakes. And that's Hudson Dinger for 3. And let's stick with the pitching mound, I guess. Would you call that one high and outside? Is that
I would, yeah. Whether it's a fastball, regardless, it was an air ball.
It was an air ball. All right. Oh, good little pass there by Aaron Thielges. Spin. Brandy Frank.
Good find. Shoot.
And it looks like the students going for another layup here. And it's 21-13. This game is not over.
I did a lot of talk in the first half, and My knees are starting to knock against each other here now. I'm getting a little nervous.
And another push down low, and students knock it out of bounds. Thiel just not happy with himself. I haven't seen him look that bad since the kids didn't understand the Pythagorean theorem.
I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'm not a kid, so I mean.
Oh, this is his spot too. Oh, little shot fake. Doesn't like the three. Brady Johnson for three, and he doesn't like it either. Boy, do you sense that the staff is feeling a little tight? It does feel like the momentum has shifted pretty significantly.
It certainly has, and certainly if the students can get a bucket here, they can cut that lead. Shoot, they cut it down to 5 there. And
students have to show a little bit more enthusiasm and effort getting this going, and that, they look a little lax. You got to remember, this is a 10-point half. We're not doing this, we're not doing this through block 3. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, another thing too, this clock's running, so you got to start thinking that maybe bounce it off your knee, get the ball out of bounds, try to slow this game down as much as you possibly can. Because,
I like what we seen there. Looking for Brandy Frank down low. We got her again. There's Oslin down low and Airbank. Seen a lot of those today.
Well, it seems like it's been about 12 minutes since the staff has scored.
All right, let's see if the students could take advantage. Here's another 3 ball. That one goes off back iron. Let's see if and we get a double dribble call.
I said you didn't get paid enough. Either is Mr. Salisbury. He might be our best player going down the stretch.
He might be.
We are going to need him.
He might be. The students are loud. Anything louder than Mr. Salisbury's shirt right now? I don't know if we can find anything louder.
Yeah, we haven't even really a nice opportunity there by Murphy, but yeah, we haven't really commented on that. Is that
I'm not
Christmas vacation themed?
What that
I believe.
Is. Tyler Holland kicks it out. We got a 3 ball. All right, staff looking to push. Murphy with it now. Great find into Helvik. The entire Valley City community was hoping that one would drop. I know they're watching right now.
They all row.
All right, let's see what the students can do. Another look inside. Murphy with the rebound. Does the staff want to keep pushing? Do they want to be content with 21 points here and just avoid turnovers? What's the strategy?
So you got 8 points, 3:45 left in the game. You got to think, how long does possession take? You would know that better than I would. Is it even going to be possible? And if this goes in here, no, it doesn't. So, boy, can you get 8 in 3:35?
I think you can. That's twice now that we've gotten a very tight call. Little frustration on the student side.
Yeah, Mo's calling for give him a technical if they're going to treat you like that, Mr. Salisbury. I wouldn't take that disrespect. You talked about being a retired teacher. He's a retired teacher. He doesn't. You talked about traveling. He traveled all the way here to officiate this game. So team up if you have to.
That's right. Give some detention hours. We need clean bathrooms in this school. Pushing up ahead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Boy.
However that play ends, that will go down in Mr. Mo's career as perhaps maybe the greatest moment of his life. Is that an overstatement?
I mean, no, but if I'm Kiefer, I'm going to ask him, okay, that's arm wrestle. So, I mean, he's a big dude. But
he's a big dude.
And then Mo stood over him for
a great answer from the students, and it is a 3-point game.
All right, come on now, staff.
Are we going to make some substitutions? We got Helvik. Oh, and that is stolen by Jenner Runsvold, who fires it in like Brett Favre, but it looked more like the Brett Favre of the Minnesota Vikings. Interception.
Yeah, this ain't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Staff does pick up a couple points there. 23-18.
They scored on a foul call.
That's rally scoring.
I guess if you're going to put one on the board, let's do it through a rigged system. Into the corner now. And live ball still. Ooh, good swing pass. And an answer.
Boy. Celebratory
moves from the student section.
Yeah, it was a nice shot there by Reese Herrud.
1:35
good find by Holland
left
the
in
corner.
the game, and this has gotten very, very interesting, Mr.
Boy,
Lutowski.
we went from a laugher to being awfully nervous here very, very quick.
Staff looking around like, hey, who's going to take over this game? Who wants the basketball?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the staff has put the ball through the hole in the second half, have they? Because the 2 points came off the rally scoring. Oh, heads up, heads up.
Whoa.
So take out our own team there.
We got the Salisburys over here maybe conferring about which of them got paid the most prior to the game. That's going to probably determine these calls down the stretch. The lefty in with it now, Mr. Bodell. Over to Brady Johnson. He's put in a lot of minutes. He is the young version. Poked out of bounds. Back to Bodell. And they stop. But the trap is broken. There's Slindy. Good
Nice pass
kick.
by
Murphy
Slindy.
down low, and she finishes.
Really good ball movement there by Helvik into Slindy finding Murphy. That was nice. Staff still got it. You can doubt them all you want, but that's years of wisdom right there. And oh boy.
No answer from the students. Well, a lot of pressure on Murphy down low, and that is stolen and put back. 50 seconds now, 2-point game. Can the staff handle this pressure put on by these students? Murphy with it, kicking over. That might be what you'd call an unnecessary 3-point shot, giving the students an opportunity. I think the staff was looking for a double dribble. I'm not sure if anything was called. It's so loud in here.
They're letting that clock run too. It really surprises me. I don't know.
That is unfortunate.
Where in the world is Mr. Reed?
Oh, and it's taken a long time to get this ball in. Students have got to come up with a steal here. And there's a foul, 1 point awarded to the bad guys, who now should be up by 3. We need a 3-ball. I'm not sure if there's a timeout call where we're sitting in this situation. It is 1 second left.
Boy, we got to get control of this game here.
You know, I'm not really sure what we're doing here. We're going over here. Mr. Mo's talking to Bear Reed. He's working on the clock. We're trying to figure out what's going on. 4 seconds now. 4 seconds.
Yeah, but about 22 seconds ran off if you're looking at it from the student perspective. I don't like that. I don't feel good. I don't feel good right now.
Students looking over, trying to negotiate more time, but they really need to draw something up here. You got 4 seconds. That's plenty of time.
Yeah.
But 27-23, you got to get 2 possessions.
They got to score a point a second. I just don't see that happening. That's about the most math that I can do.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunate if that's the way this game ends, with just a lot of clock wearing down. Students looking really disappointed.
There is a student right now trying to slip some money in a pocket. Oh man, I can't even watch. I mean, these are my team out there.
And there's a 3-ball, but that might mean there was more time than I realized. They did add some. And swatted Holland.
Oh,
we got one more look, and that
never
is
a doubt.
it.
I told you from the tip it was going to be the staff. I knew it was going to be the staff. Oh, man, do I feel good about that game.
God, an early Christmas present for the old guys.
Yep.
It's got to feel good, Mr. Lutowski.
Got to take what we can get. I ride and die with the staff. I told you I wore blue in solidarity with them.
And this is the best part. You get to go in the handshake line, and you got to be talking here, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
You're not saying good game, good game.
I'm going to keep my eye on you. Got Kiefer and Mo are going to meet up right here. Looks like everything's going to be okay. Yeah, Mo's giving him a little bit more. He's just got to keep working down the line. Let bygones be bygones. But, oh, man. So who do you give hats off to here?
Hey, who's your MVP of the game? Early it seemed like it was Mr. Slindy.
I still go with Slindy. I mean, down the stretch, she had some nice passing.
I'm going to go with Murphy. The staff couldn't put the ball in. She was the one that delivered in the second half. Sure, they picked up some points on fouls, but only Murphy was able to deliver down the stretch where we could actually get it done.
Well,
big bucket by her.
Do you feel really good about the start if you're the staff that you got out to and just absolutely dominated? Or if you're a student, do you say, you know what, hey, I mean, the bigger story is the heart of a champion here, the heart of a Lion. I mean, they gave the best punch they could in the second half. Unfortunately,
you play to win the game.
That's true.
You play
that's
to
true.
win the game.
Yep. That's right. I mean, they say a fighter's chance, right? Because they don't have a chance, but they dug themselves that hole, and unfortunately, they just couldn't get out of it.
When it comes to the student-staff game, there's only winners and losers. Let's identify which is which. The losers are the students. That's the way we have to look at it. That's the only way to look at it. Today, they go back to class. They thought they were going to go back with some energy and enthusiasm. Hey, it's my last day of break. Just shame today. Just embarrassment.
It's a learning opportunity for a learner, and that's what we're about here. They didn't meet the proficiency scale today. The proficiency scale, the learning target was to win.
Growth mindset.
And you got to go back and say, okay, if I'm only at a 2, how do I get to a 3? And maybe that's, if you're a junior, you got to look at this year's team and say, where did they fall short? I see some junior boys out on the court right now trying to figure out, hey, well, what do I got to do to pass the test?
But, we're also about the profile of the graduate. What can you say about these upcoming graduates? Where did they miss?
Well, resiliency. I think they did show some resiliency in the second half.
That's fair. That's fair.
Teamwork. I don't really know if I saw a lot of teamwork out there. I think they got to work on that a little bit in the second semester, but great opportunity right now to kind of assess where they are at, assess themselves, and come back in the second semester and say, okay, I can show that I'm resilient and I'm collaborative, and by the time that they leave here, they will be choice ready. Now, today they made the choice to just not play very well, but they have the opportunity to get a little bit better. And life's all about growth, and there's a lot of potential. We'll say that.
There is
a lot
potential. A lot of potential. The future is bright.
Very much so.
Today is a dark day.
No, it's a beautiful day because
I love your optimism.
We're here at Cheyenne High, and every day is sunny and 75, especially when I get to sit here and call a basketball game with you, and we get Mr. Salmon to produce it, and we have students that are showing 21st century skills. It's fantastic.
It is a great day, great opportunity. Got to feel good for the staff, though. At the end of the day, this is pretty much what they've been looking for the whole first semester.
It totally is. And hey, the longer that you and I talk on here, the less that we have to do at work today. So how much more time do you got?
We got Brady Johnson thinking that he's coming up here for an interview.
All right, we got to go. All right, in all seriousness, thank you for joining us today. This is a really cool celebration. I do want to commend Mr. Moe. Before the game, they had a fun little pizza competition, which was won by Callan Klinsky. I might add, his father is a graduate of Grafton High School, so no surprise.
Always a connection.
There's always, all roads lead through Grafton and Walsh County. But in all seriousness, very cool that Mr. Moe does this every year. I think they said this year they had way more kids sign up that they could even get into the game. So really cool that he celebrates, before the game.
Agreed.
Obviously, you and your girls golf team, you won the state championship. I believe our girls cross country, they got 6th. The girls volleyball wins state again. Football goes to state playoffs and has a great year. Boys tennis wins the state championship. We got kids that are fantastic in speech and debate, and that's can't list all the individual names of students that are in that program, but we joke about being resilient and showing all those profile of a graduate things, but we do have students every day that are showing those skills, and that's very, very cool to see.
Absolutely, and we said we had the band out here playing today.
Yep.
Honestly,
great once again.
There's so many things to celebrate in this school. The kids are great. Got to celebrate the staff too. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into a game like this.
Could you say that again?
Celebrate the staff.
Oh, okay.
Celebrate the staff.
And you're one of them too, buddy.
Well, hey, I wasn't out there. I don't have that kind of a.
That's true.
They're willing to put themselves out there, and they did it. Today they actually did it.
All right, well, Block 2 is about to get underway, and if no one gets in that classroom, I don't know how the kids are going to learn on their last day before break. So we thank you for joining us this morning, and we wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a great holiday season. For Mr. Knodel, I'm Jordan Latufsky.
Hey, love it.
Happy
Staff
holidays.
Win.